Namaste, Jai Bharat. Lot of unconfirmed narratives, can't call them as news, that keeps appearing. This is about the nuclear arsenal possession with Pakistan, and many people say, many narratives that see, for example, the uh, Kirana Hills and similar other areas where the arsenal pack used to be kept are really not under the control of Pakistan. This is what many narratives comes. That's amazing and actually unbelievable. It's all controlled by the U.S. They're controlled. They're kept and watched and also maintained by the US. Most likely, the US may have their own interest, most likely to keep it as a place from where they can use when they want, especially they have the old enemy, Russia, or now today, China. So, where they can use it, maybe, or even us. These people are no friends, and nobody has any friends in geopolitics. So, that's the reason suddenly when we have missiled that area, which is closer to two of their nuclear uh, load payloads. The US was suddenly moved, and they were in a hurry to get somehow put the conflict, put a stop to the conflict, and we have only paused. They wanted it to stop, but they went all out. They went all out. So, is this the case? If that's the case, then of course there's no point in Pakistan boasting that they are nuclear power. They are not nuclear power. They're actually, at the best, they can call themselves as a nuclear instrument at the hands of the US, and these people can't use their nuclear. Maybe they also would like to use it at their whim and fancy. So, in either case, what the US doing is not at all appropriate. That you're giving this thing to a nation which is a failed nation and which also is a terrorist nation, and tomorrow they will do this. They'll put the same thing to the US themselves. They should understand that. And for short gains, they are creating monsters. Fortunately, these things keeps coming out. If it is true, it's a very serious thing. And all the nuclear payloads in Pakistan should be immediately removed physically removed from their place, not just remove the control. So, if this is the case, this is serious. The US is maintaining it, US is keeping it, though the physical possession is with Pakistan. In reality, that is controlled and really possessed only by the US. If that's the case, then you do not know who's going to do what. For whatever good intention, whatever good in capital intention, the US might be keeping it with Pakistan, but then what intention Pakistan is going to use it and employ it, no one knows. So this is something the world should address as serious. Now everyone plays all kinds of games, and no one is honest. No one is straightforward when it comes to geopolitics. Everyone looks after their own interests, and these things are not really very welcome kind of things in the world. It's unfortunate, that's what one can say. But anyway, we don't know, we really don't know how many of the nuclear installations are damaged. At least they're all threatened. They're all threatened by us. Because they had been saying, everyone in the Pakistan keeps telling that we are a nuclear nation and we're nuclear. The saying itself is actually very irresponsible kind of statements, and if the nation right from the top to bottom they can make such irresponsible statements, and they'll be brainlessly, thoughtlessly do irresponsible actions also of employing the nuclear arsenal when they're upset, when they're angry, because they're basically driven by hatred towards others. A society or a nation that is driven by hatred to others, it can be very extremely desperately dangerous, because they themselves are desperate. They don't care about anything. Once they don't care about themselves, they don't care about anyone else, and they can do anything. And it's actually very unethical for anyone who is giving them these things and thinking that they'll only use it according to the instructions which they give. Their mere instruments. True, they are mere instruments, but then these instruments will become independent at times of desperation. They are. There's nothing further requisite to make them more desperate, because they're very desperate and they'll do anything. They'll do anything, and that's why they keep giving funds. That's what I think. I understand. That's why they keep giving the money and funds, so that the desperations can put in an abeyance. So all for temporary reasons, but in the long run, Pakistan itself is a potential bomb which can explode and destroy anyone else. Not just Bharat. Even China, who's having soft corner of Pakistan, is very threatened, because through Pakistan they can be threatened. Through Pakistan, anyone can be threatened. Even those supporters of Pakistan for this kind of things, because they're using them, not emotionally supporting, not politically supporting, not ideologically supporting, but for getting to use them, they support, and these supporters will also be hit back by the same people, because they have loyalty to none. And if the world checks, it's better for the world. Otherwise, it's a disaster for everyone. We shall meet again. Namaste. Jai Bharat. Jai Sri Ram.